Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making this luscious turkey lasagna. So please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the recipe. So I'm going to go straight into cooking the meat sauce. I'll go over the ingredients as I cook the sauce. So I already put in some olive oil. I went ahead and added my ground turkey meat into my pot. And I'm just gonna let this cook until the natural juices from the turkey meat have evaporated and the meat starts to brown. After a few minutes of cooking, this is what the meat should be looking like. So after a few more minutes, you can see that the meat is looking more cooked and the juices are starting to evaporate. Our meat has pretty much cooked now. And now we're gonna add our onions and garlic. Now we're gonna add our red and green peppers. So first we're gonna add some basil. I have basil paste here, but you can also add fresh basil or dried basil if you have. Then I'm gonna add some chili pepper flakes. Then I have black pepper. Also like to add some garlic powder. Some oregano that I'm going to crush in between my fingers. And then obviously we need some salt. And we're just gonna mix everything up. As you can see, the seasonings that we added have been well incorporated with the meat and the little bit of veggies and onions that we put in. So now we're gonna put in 2 cans of crushed tomatoes. We added our 2 cans of crushed tomatoes and I turned the heat to low and just let this simmer. And once you start seeing the bubbles come up, we're just gonna cover this and let this cook for at least an hour and a half. I know that sounds like a lot, but it's totally worth it at the end. The sauce is going to be very rich and really flavorful. I'm going to add just a little bit more pepper flakes, because now I like to season the sauce. Parsley. I'm using dried parsley. Slightly more garlic powder and just a tad bit more black pepper. Guys, I apologize. Something went wrong with my camera as I was filming the ricotta cheese, how to make the ricotta cheese layer. So I'm just gonna go over the ingredients with you instead. So I used 32 ounces of ricotta cheese, to which I added 1 egg, a couple tablespoons of whole milk, and then added salt, black pepper, chili flakes, dried parsley, some oregano, garlic powder, and I just gently mixed everything up, and we're just going to set this aside. So guys, you can see after about half an hour, this is what our sauce is looking like. You want to check on the sauce every 20 to 30 minutes so it's not sticking at the bottom. And now, about half an hour later, I'm going to add about 2 spoons of sugar. And we're just gonna let this cook for about another hour and check on it every 30 minutes. After an hour and a half, you can see how much the sauce has reduced. So here we have our sauce is done. It's still very meaty, looking very flavorful. Guys, now I'm going to show you how to assemble the lasagna. So first I'm going to just put the sauce down. Then I have oven ready lasagna sheets that look like this. These are already ready to go in the oven. We don't have to boil them or anything, cook them. And then I'm going to add the ricotta, just like this. Then I'm going to add some mozzarella cheese, just a little bit, because we're also going to top the lasagna with some cheese. Then I'm going to add our sauce again. I've also already preheated the oven to 350 degrees. Layering our lasagna, and now I'm just gonna sprinkle pretty generously some Parmesan cheese. We're going to add the rest of our mozzarella cheese. I also added some dried parsley on top, and now we're just going to bake this at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for at least 40 to 45 minutes. Guys, this is what the lasagna should look like after 45 minutes in the oven. We do have to let this sit for, let's say, 20 to 30 minutes so all the layers can kind of come together, and that way when you cut it, it doesn't just fall apart. Guys, you can see the layers of the lasagna sheets, the meat, the ricotta, the cheese. I couldn't wait to eat it, so I started munching already. So this is pretty much our turkey lasagna. I hope you guys try this recipe, and if you do, please send me your pictures or videos if you make. I'd really appreciate that, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video.